sitting there calling me 55 times in the last year, telling me to do this, and you get Brian, the scientist, I need a synopsis of what you're gonna do. I'm like, Brian, you were giving me nitroglycerin in high school without any paperwork. What are you worried about a comedy show now? That was fun, nitroglycerin in high school. You know, that was back when terrorism was legal. You know what I'm saying? There was a point in time you were allowed to blow things up. I want to take us all down memory lane. A few of the teachers we remember most. I haven't heard anybody bring one up about this one. I'm quite sure that those of you, Stephen Merritt, they call him Merritt. Merritt, and you remember how mad she would get? She'd be all, the pencil would fly, she had the kale peptide in her desk, and she'd get on that desk, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. I think John Noriega, she said, John Noriega, you'll go to the board and write, I will not speak out of turn 100 times. John got up and wrote, I will not speak out of turn 100 times and sat back down. That old lady was pissed. She actually scared me once in a while. And then her dog, Peppy. Look, I'm just bringing up old memories. Like, these are like those things that like, oh, you know what? I went to therapy for that shit. Peppy. Peppy's not feeling too good. He crapped on the floor this morning. Like, we're in English class going, I'd like not to hear about that. Remember Miss Yang and Miss Dang? He wanted me to bring. I gotta say one thing about religion class. It helps me understand the terrorists a little bit better. You know, I don't know what I'd do without Miss Yang and Miss Dang nowadays when I see what's going on in Palestine and everything else. I'm like, oh, that's what she was talking about. Miss Yang, that little Oriental lady, she'd get up and remember how she used to say things? She said, the cosmos. Out in the cosmos. And we're like sitting there, we're like, what does this have to do with our education? And we'd throw spitwads at her. And then I remember one day, I think it was John Devlin, chewed up a whole page of notebook paper. Slapped that up against it hit that chalkboard, plap! It spat it out about 6 inches in diameter. And he got up and wiped it off with his bare hand. Good job, John. Quality work. And then there was Miss Dane, remember her with her pants up high? Yeah, where do they find these people? Mr. Willie, you guys remember that guy? Where did they find that guy? That guy had the most pair of high water pants I know of anybody. And that dude would walk so fast, you know what I mean? Everywhere he went, it was like this, you know? Remember Float Building 101? We did good building. Thanks, Claire Logan. Remember your house? Andy Cannon's grandparents, someone's house on Panorama, and instead of, you know, they were wondering how we built that float. You guys have only spent $4. How did you guys build that? Because we were like ants. We walked down Panorama, went down to that construction site, and just hauled everything back up there. It's a bitch carrying a 50-pound box of nails all that way, I'm going to tell you right now. We were good, weren't we? Hauling us up right up Panorama too, like, with lumber, wood, going right up the street. Like, I wonder if anybody's going to say anything about that. And then we took, I don't know, it was Tim West, God rest his soul, he's passed away now. We got all that, we got plywood for the backboard of the float. We ended up taking T111. That was top quality stuff that we used for the backboard on the float. And all the leftover stuff I built a skateboard ramp with. I was working on that skateboard ramp, we had to move it, we hauled it off, took it to Jerry Ryder's house. You know what it's like driving with a skateboard ramp in the back of a truck down the freeway? Oh yeah, the police don't like it much. I'm telling you, we had some good times, didn't we? Didn't we? Anybody here run into any trouble in their lifetime? Me and and my wife, huh? We're the only ones, right? Well, we paid for everybody's sins. How about that? Not that I didn't deserve it. I have a working relationship with the California Department of Corrections. You know, I graduated from there. I always tell people I graduated from Cal State Northridge and the California Department of Corrections. Oh yeah, I've had a wonderful past. And I'm going to tell you something right now. Well, I was just talking about this weird down there. All the stuff that we did. Remember all the weird cars everybody had? Do you remember? He was talking about his Gremlin, Jeff Zucchini and the Gremlin. Sean Woltman and the Pinto station wagon. The Pinto, the blow-up car, and it didn't blow up. I'm telling you what, we drove some weird cars. Barber, what car did she have? Susan Barber, what car did she have? The Dodge, it was a Dodge Dart, what was it? You know, where did we find these cars? What? Its name was Betsy? There's only one car that was uglier than that. That was the Matador. Remember that car? The yellow Matador with the round lights with the Corinthian leather. That was an ugly one. What? Yeah, but your car was nice until we went head on with the pickup truck. Thanks, you bring that one up. Conchetta almost killed me. My head's hard. It went right through the dashboard of that Mercedes-Benz Classic. And it was our friends, too. It was people we knew. Nothing like going head-on with people you know. You get out of the car and say, what are you doing here? Driving on the right side of the road. What are you doing here? We had to pass that. It was the UPS truck you tried to pass in the fog. Good job, Conchetta. I told her halfway through, gas it. That's our only chance right now, gas it. God, I walked away from that one. Remember falling out of Eric's truck? I was 3 sheets to the wind. I crawled up on the roof. I'm flying on the thing. Woo! Playing Superman. Woo! A bug or two. Pop! Eric the whole time was going, get down, dude. You're going to get hurt. I'm all, no, I'm not. And people in the back of the truck. And for some reason, I decided to switch horses middle of the screen and get down and play it safe. And right when I was getting down, he changed lanes and out I went. Oh yeah. I got up and I was missing my shirt. My pants are pulled down. One shoe's missing. Skin's hanging off my arm. I'm looking at it. You know when you're drunk and you know it's gonna hurt? It's gonna hurt. And the car came by. I was all, hey, stop. They drove on by. I'm all, asshole. Hindsight being 2020, you know, I wouldn't stop for a bleeding guy on the side of the road now either myself. I took off walking down to the truck. They think I'm dead. I show up. I'm all, I think we need to go to the doctor. They take me to the hospital. They get me in there, and I sit down. They have to call my parents. I'm under 18, so it takes a while. And, you know, I have like 35% of my body is street pizza, you know? And I'm sitting there like this, and you know when you're hurting and you're going, and in comes this male nurse. He's all, now, this is a shot of Demerol. Now, this might sting a little. I'm all, sting! I'm on fire, dumbass! Put it under my toenail. I'll notice it there. They lie me down. I'm getting treated. They're scrubbing my back. And in comes my mom, and she had her little nightgown on, her little fuzzy slippers. And you know, our moms, now we're moms and dads, you know what I mean? She comes in with that look on her face, like, oh, I know, her son. She was walking in and she sees me sitting there going, ow, shit, it's hurt. She knows I'm going to be all right. And that worried look turned from worried to, oh, you asshole. She comes up, whack. She goes, what would you have done different? And I looked right up at her and said, next time I'm staying on the roof. That was the story of the next 20 years of my life right there. Oh yeah. Anybody else here ever have trouble with the law? No, just me, huh? would have thought it? You know, I was just sitting there, I told Diana before I got up here, remember, would I be the last person getting up and talking in front of the class? Oh yeah, I'm the only guy I know who went to prison with a smile on his prison card. They took me in, I didn't even know all the terminology. And you know what was weird in prison? I was the smart guy. And that was a whole new feeling. People come up to me asking questions. Hey dude, what's 4 plus 5? That would be 9. I had to take a classification. I passed I got like a 13.7, and I got these cops going, that's the prison genius. You're shackled down with a big orange jumpsuit. Yeah, I'm real genius. Yeah, this is real good. I'm telling you. But you get to see a whole slice of life there. It's really like the Walmart of the weird. You know what I mean? And there is a lot of intelligent people in there. We've all made mistakes through our life, haven't we? One of the best things about my life, I'm going to tell you right now, that's kind of cool. All the mistakes I've made are now things that I help other people with. And that's kind of cool. Who would have thought that either? God has a weird way of working his way through your life, doesn't he? Here we come from a Catholic school, and oh, I'm telling you what, anybody here, let me ask you something, anybody here so broke they're looking forward to the end?